Paula Silva from the Business Engineering team at Meta, and I'm excited to talk to you about improving marketing messages performance on WhatsApp. Marketing messages allow businesses to send re-engagement messages at scale to increase sales, loyalty, and engagement. Today, we are going to explore a new solution that can help businesses optimize their strategies. Marketing Messages Lite, or Lite for short. And here's what we are going to cover today. We will understand the differences between optimized marketing messages versus non-optimized, and right after we will jump into practice and help you onboard on Lite. Send marketing messages and understand the results that you get. Marketing messages have been available via Cloud API hosted by Meta, where messages are delivered without a data-driven understanding of how likely a recipient is to engage with a message such as a read or click. On the other hand, Lite allows for more dynamic message limits. It delivers a comparable or greater number of messages than Cloud API. And by doing so, Lite facilitates high engagement messages reaching more customers. Speaking of measurement and reporting, we will have all of the measurement insights available on Cloud API, such as send, delivered, read, click, and cost metrics. And on Lite, we have the additional metrics regarding web and app conversions and new exclusive insights such as benchmarks and recommendations. Aside from the current Cloud API feature set, we have exclusive features such as time to leave and app deep links. And soon we will have exclusive new formats like richer video, image quality, carousel format, gamification, and much more. For clients onboarding with the support of our BSP partners, there is also a facilitated onboarding with embedded sign-up. And finally, on Lite, we leverage delivery and read events to power our optimization. In the future, the optimizations will evolve to improve performance outcomes such as automatic creative optimizations. It's important to disclose that some of the Lite features may be limited or unavailable depending on geolocation or vertical. Now, let's see what Lite looks like in practice. And we are going to start with onboarding. If this is a new integration, you will need to first onboard to Cloud API. But if you are already using Cloud API, you can jump straight ahead to Web Dashboard for onboarding. And for new clients, let's start registering a number on Cloud API. And for step 1, we want to be able to send a test message to a number. And for that, we will need a business portfolio, what we formerly called Meta Business Account, a Meta Developer Account, and a business app. You will also need a WhatsApp business account, which you call WABA, but a test WABA will be created in the process of onboarding. The first thing we will do is to add the WhatsApp product to your app, and after that, you navigate to the API setup page to generate an access token. With this access token, you will be able to send your first marketing message via Cloud API. And next, you will need to generate a system user access token. You open Business Manager, assign your app to a system user if it isn't already, find the Generate Token button, and follow the step-by-step process selecting at least WhatsApp Business Messaging and WhatsApp Business Management permission. I would recommend that you also get Business Management in case you need to manage assets and permissions in the business, and Ads Read for getting the results from marketing messages. With your system user token, you can now finalize your setup by configuring your webhook for receiving messages and other updates. You will need to provide a callback URL ready to receive requests, where the first one is a verification token of your choosing, similar to a password. This will tell us that your server is ready to receive requests. Okay, now you can make your test to make sure your connection to Cloud API is working as you expected. Now it comes the Lite onboarding. The first step technically should be checking for eligibility by getting Marketing Messages Lite API status. You can learn more about restrictions on our documentation. Second step, or first, if you're already there and see this option, is to click on the Marketing Messages Lite API box, as highlighted here. Read and accept the terms of service. At this moment in the background, an ad account is created. The ad account's name matches our WABA's name with read only added to the end. This will happen for all the WABAs in the same business. Yes, that's it. Now you can already start sending marketing messages via Lite. And that's what we're going to do right now. When comparing to Cloud API, you'll notice a couple of different things. First, the endpoint. Now, this endpoint is marketing messages, And second, a new optional parameter called message activity sharing. When this field is set to true, it enables sharing message activities for that specific message to Meta to help optimize marketing messages. If not provided, we use the default value set in the WABA in Business Manager. Moving on to metrics where we have important changes. Regarding conversation metrics, we have the new category, Marketing Lite, also reflected here. On the API, you can read this field from the WABA by filtering conversation categories with Marketing Lite value. And for template metrics endpoint, we can use product type set to Marketing Messages Lite API to filter for Lite template metrics. On top of the metrics already available on Cloud API, with Lite, now we have metrics on Ads Manager. To find out what ad objects are linked to a template, you can make a request based on the template ID to get ad account up until the ad group ID. With these IDs in hand, you can check the insights endpoint to get marketing messages insights regarding send, read, deliver, and click for messages, rates such as read rates, spend metrics like cost per delivery, conversion events for website and app, and you can check our docs for the extensive list of fields. Alternatively, you can check these metrics on Ads Manager UI on the Message Campaigns tab, then go into Message Sets, where you'll be able to see a more human-friendly version of this report. You might notice that there could be two types of campaigns, traffic and sales. The type of campaign is defined by the URL set at the CTA button on the marketing template set. If you are able to find a pixel on this website, the campaign will be sales, otherwise traffic. Alright folks, we are reaching the end of our presentation. Of course, we couldn't cover it all, but everything you need you will find in our dev docs. To close this session, I would like to remind everyone that Marketing Messages Lite API is a powerful tool for businesses to enhance their engagement strategies on WhatsApp. With optimization and advanced metrics, Lite helps you connect with your audience in a more meaningful way and gain valuable insights to optimize your marketing efforts. As we continue to innovate, we are excited about what's next. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm curious to see how you use Lite to drive success for your business.
Hello everyone, I am Sayani Paul from the Technical Integration Acceleration team at Meta. Today I am excited to introduce to you marketing messages on Messenger that will help you reconnect in chat and boost long-term value. Here's what we will cover today. We will start with what is marketing messages on Messenger, understand the difference between old recurring notifications and new marketing messages. Then we will deep dive into how to integrate with marketing messages to send marketing messages and understand the results. Let's first see what is marketing messages on Messenger. Marketing messages on Messenger is a paid messaging solution that allows business to initiate Messenger chats to re-engage and retain interested customers as a way to boost engagement and drive sales. Marketing messages is an enhancement of recurring notifications and offers more capabilities for businesses to retain customers. In this slide, you can see the differences between the two. Marketing messages is a paid feature which will have flat pricing. Marketing messages pricing is the same across Ads Manager and Marketing API. We have fixed per message based pricing where you pay when messages are delivered. Our pricing is based on the solution's performance and its value to the business. Recurring notifications has been free. Marketing messages aim to deliver to all recipients till sufficient budget is available. Recurring notifications aim to deliver to all as well. Marketing messages on Messenger offer new, easier opt-in on top of existing explicit opt-in from in-thread opt-in message. Custom audience uploads and ads that click to Messenger respondents are subscribed to your marketing messages with no expiration date. Once users are subscribed, you can initiate marketing messages anytime, even outside of the 24-hour window. With marketing messages, you can get analytics and reporting not only via webhooks but also with Insights API. Now that we have a fair understanding of the new offering, let's dive into the integration. But before we go into the depth of integration, let's check out the prerequisites which are required before starting integration. You would need to have a Meta developer account, business account, Facebook page for your business, and an ad account with payment method set up. You would need to have an established business type developer app. Your app must have the Messenger product configured with the Facebook page you intend to use and advanced access for the required permissions of Pages messaging, ads management, and paid marketing messages. You would need to create a Facebook login for business configuration. This is needed to generate a system user access token in the Graph API Explorer, simulating the Facebook login for business flow. Have a handler for Messenger webhook notifications set up in your application code. Now that we have covered the prerequisites, let's jump into the integration steps. There are a few different flavors of marketing messages on Messenger depending on business need for customizations, send styles, or simplicity. For this session, we will focus on marketing messages on Messenger Simplified Endpoint API. This option is suitable for partners that previously integrated with recurring notifications and want to migrate quickly. As you can see in this slide, the integration is pretty simple with 4 main blocks: get user opt-in, create campaign, send messages, and view metrics. Let's start with obtaining and managing user opt-in for receiving marketing messages. There are 3 different ways you can retrieve permission from users to send marketing messages: in-thread opt-in, opt-in via ads that click to Messenger, and opt-in via custom audience uploads. This can be done through Ads Manager or Custom Audience API. Let's talk about the in-thread opt-in. When a user sends a message, business requests opt-in via API. Please note, this implementation should occur in your Messenger webhook notification event handler in order to have access to the page scoped ID. After the business requests opt-in, the user accepts and opts in. Now you get the subscription token from webhook. Let's see in the next slide how the user experience will look like and the API code that business sends at the backend. In the left-hand side, you can see a business called Lucky Shrub has sent an opt-in request to the user, which the user sees in the inbox. At the right-hand side, you can see the API call. A few things to note here are the ones in blue. The page scoped ID obtained from the user when the user sends a message needs to be passed in the recipient ID as PSID. The template type under payload needs to be set as notification messages. And finally, note the endpoint of the API, page ID/messages. Once the user accepts and opts in, you would need to get a subscription token from webhook. Let's bring our attention to the right-hand side of this slide, which shows the webhook response. On success, your app will receive the following JSON response, which includes recipient ID equivalent to page scoped ID, time when the token was created, title for the notification, and more. Please notice the field in blue. This is the notification messages token or the subscription token. Next, let's check out the opt-in option. Another easy and seamless opt-in method is via ads that click to Messenger. The respondents to ads that click to Messenger are subscribed to your marketing messages with no expiration date. You can see in this slide how the user experience will look like for users who reach the business via ads that click to Messenger. In this example, a user has reached the business Lucky Shrub via ads that click to Messenger. The user has therefore opted in for Messenger marketing messages. Now, Lucky Shrub can send updates and promotions using marketing messages. The next method to retrieve user subscriptions is also an opt-in method via custom audience uploads. Let's check this out. The first way to do this is via Ads Manager. Marketing messages are only sent to users who have subscribed, that is, opted in, to receive these types of messages from your page. You can think of this working similarly to SMS marketing but via Messenger. Users who are uploaded in a CSV file, like a CRM list, and successfully matched to a Facebook user account are then subscribed to get your marketing messages. To do this via Ads Manager, open Audience in Ads Manager, select Create Audience, then Custom Audience. Select Customer List, then Marketing Messages as the list purpose. Next, prepare your CSV file by formatting the customer list or use the file template, same template for meta ads. We require at least one email or one phone number per user in order to match to meta database. We accept both raw and hashed data. Then upload your CSV file. Check Confirm Subscriber Status box, which sets all matched users as subscribers to your marketing messages. Map identifiers and make any corrections before uploading your file. Click Import and Create. You will see a confirmation for how many rows were uploaded. Then Meta will match your rows to Facebook profiles based on the phone number or email. When you create marketing messages in Ads Manager or your Meta Business Partners platform, you will be able to select this audience. If not all users in the file are matched, it may be because the phone number or email you provided in the CSV does not have a corresponding Facebook user account with it. In this slide, you can see what users will see in their Messenger inbox. If users from your CSV list have never messaged your business or messenger before, their first message with you will be a marketing message. In this case, the right-hand side of the slide shows what a user will see in the chat thread. The second way is using Custom Audience API. You first need to create a custom audience list with Messenger subscriber list. Based on the existing Custom Audience API, we introduced 3 new parameters, the ones in blue, to set up in order to create a Messenger subscriber list custom audience. The created subscriber list can be used for marketing messages target audience. The response of the API call is an audience ID that was created. Next, you would need to create users as subscribers to the created audience ID in the previous step. All the configuration remains unchanged except for one new requirement in terms of the schema. For each row in data, you must include at least one email or one phone as the identifier to conduct identity matching. Each value in each row of the data should be the hash value for email or phone or first name or last name. Now let's see how we can get the subscription tokens. You can retrieve the subscription messages for a specific page using this API call. Please note the endpoint page ID /notification message tokens. On success, your app will receive the JSON response shown in the slide, which includes the following: notification messages token equivalent to subscription token, recipient ID equivalent to page scoped ID, time when the token was created, title for the notification, and more. We have now completed the opt-in process. Let's get into the next block, create campaign. In order to send a marketing message, you will need to begin with creating a marketing message campaign. A marketing message campaign groups together a marketing effort. It allows you to manage a budget, lifetime or daily, and monitor insights for a set of marketing messages. The message campaign may require up to 15 to 20 minutes to fully populate before proceeding with sending your marketing message. Please note the endpoint add account ID /message campaign. The API response is an ID which is your message ID that will be used in a later step to send a marketing message to a user. Now that we have created the campaign, we are ready to send marketing messages. We will start with constructing a message payload first. The message payload is an object that represents the actual message sent on Messenger. For this session, we are using this example of a message payload using a generic template. Now the time has come to send a marketing message. Please note the endpoint add account ID /messages. I would like to bring your attention to 2 fields in blue. Message ID. This is the message ID that we received after creating the campaign in the last step. And subscription token. This is the token that we received after user opted in. Message is the message payload that we constructed in the previous step. The API response of success indicates that the message sending request has been processed successfully. But to confirm there is no issue when delivering the marketing message, we need to do another step. Let's check that out in the next slide. There is another webhook, marketing message delivery failed, which confirms there is no issue when delivering the marketing message. When a marketing message fails to be delivered from a page to a user, a notification is sent to apps subscribed to the marketing message delivery failed event for that page. Voila! We have now covered how to send messenger marketing messages. Let's go to the last part, which is viewing metrics. In order to monitor and analyze a marketing messages campaign performance, we provide an Insights API that will give the business useful metrics that can drive future decisions. The provided metrics include number of deliveries, read rate, spend, and more. Please note, businesses can view similar insights on the Marketing Messages tab in Ads Manager. Direct send campaigns have read-only experience in Ads Manager to view insights, but cannot view or update campaign details. Hopefully, you will be able to use the material in this session to get started quickly with marketing messages. For more documentation, visit developers.meta.com. Thank you for your time, and we are excited to see what you will build.